good, yo? Welcome back to a brand new comic book release, issue number 14 of Daredevil, man. So yeah, let's just jump right in. What we got? John Romita. We got Marco back on the artwork. You love to see it. Oh hey, it's fucking what's her face? The chick that Matt had a thing for in the first half of the run. Life is hard. You do your best to do. You do your best to be your best. Mom, can we go? Billy, just think of all the kids waiting to read our books. So she went from a massive, like, adult novel library to now running a kids library. Okay. Started from the bottom, now we're back at the bottom. I don't know, let y'all decide if this is an upgrade or a downgrade. God damn! God damn, bro! Them hips! She pack. I literally just noticed that. I'm looking at it right now, I'm like, God damn! God damn, bro, she packing. Jesus! What are you doing all that ass? Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. Hell ass, the sun is still up, my nigga. It's Wednesday, but it's still the afternoon, so it works. Anyway. Okay, but the hearts just mount because the system isn't there to help you. It's there to maintain there. It's there to maintain something, to keep the money flowing above all else. And all the fun we give them, I just need to focus and so good people like yourself get silenced, kicked to the wayside, kicked and kicked and kicked. The violence of a system leaving broken spirits. Next page. Foggy looks like he's back doing his thing. Oh, you're right. They got him out of the fucking demon realm or whatever it was. They got him out of hell. Tangible problems, housing instability, food insecurity, cancer. The system don't want you to fight, but you're not alone in this fight, Mrs. Singen? I have no way to pronounce that last name. We're going to help. We'll take this fight to Stromco. I thank you, Mr. Nelson. I can't bring my husband back to life. I know that, but I want to make sure this doesn't happen to. I'm sorry, I can't. It's all right. You don't have to say anything. We'll be your voice. Okay, you keep saying we. Who's the other one? Is it Matt? Was Matt? Is he reunited with Matt? Is he stuck in the demon realm? Or who is this? Who's we? We? Are you? Do you have the venom symbiote or something? Who's we? We'll file a freedom of information request with the EPA. They were supposed to be testing the waters near the Stromco plant. If it comes down to it, and we suspect the EPA being compromised, we'll bust open doors and shine some light on the bastards. I've already started interviews. Oh, he's working with Cole. Okay, he's working with Cole. So that's his partner in crime now, Cole. You love to see. Glad to see he's doing something in law enforcement still. Doesn't even count as law enforcement, whatever. It deals with the law. With former Stroco employees. They're talking to me, at least. I don't stop, Mrs. Singen. Like I said, I'm not proud that. I'll get the answers we need. I haven't even you, Mr. North. We'll let you know of any developments before the trial. And remember, if anyone tries to contact you, give them your number, of course. Thank you. Surely. Okay, you sure we can get what we need, Cole? There are files on waterways, wastewater, absolutely. The trick will be getting them legally, so they held up in court. Oh God! Speaking of court, I'm due in an hour. I'm heading out of town to check out the second Stroco plant. Meet back here tomorrow morning? Sure, but I'm gonna be late. I'm meeting. Next page. All right, yeah, because he looks like Matt. Foggy, you okay? Yeah, sorry. Thought I saw. It's been 6 months. You think I could? It's okay. I keep seeing him too. I think it's just to remind us to keep doing what we're doing to help people. Nelson and North Law Services. Not bad. Doesn't sound the same ring as Nelson and Murdoch, but it works. I think that's got to be it. And God, he's in our hearts. How can he not be? He's Matt Murdock. Next page. Yeah. We're almost there, man. Feels like we've been driving all night. Yeah, because we have, or at least I have. You'll get used to it. Boss has to do the runs like this, all the shit. I thought you filled us up when I was getting food. I did. Something's not right. Yeah, I know what's not right. I got paired with a fucking idiot. There's zero chances I'm gonna get called. I'm gonna be the one getting called. I'm gonna be the one calling this one. You better pray Nate, man. We gotta run. Taking a cue from Daredevil 3, I see with the fucking flamings, with the flames. Run! Who the? Oh shit! Boss, we got a situation. I think it's boss. Next page. Shit! We gotta hide out. We gotta hide out. Wait for backup. I don't think anyone's coming. That was supposed to be easy. The boss has to send some. And who would he send? What use are more men against the devil? Electra's so badass, I love it. I never used to scare people because they never saw me coming. My blades took lives well before their fear set in. But now that I let them live. Next page. They need to be terrified. They need to have fear in their hearts. So they only ever have to encounter me once. I understand now, Matthew. Not on my streets. Never on my street. Good. I understood. I understand. I'll be honest. I'm a little worried about you. This feels like an overreaction. Next page. The van's empty. It should be full of guns. Oh, hey, she's working with the girl. That's cool. I tracked it to the pickup spot out in Jersey, I swear. Why is there like a picture of Electra right on like the TV or something? Like, what the hell is that? They only have one stop for gas, but the cameras at the station didn't show any unloading. I don't know what. It's fine, Alice. The job is to instill fear in the ones who read it, and that's what I intend to do. Next page. I'd offer you a drink. Kitchen accountants, I would say, but I know you're on the clock. Though I'm not sure interfering with people is a great career. I only interfere when you harm other Ferrises. Others Ferris, actually. Next page. You've got the wrong idea. I was taking them out of the city. Sure, you were. I was. I lifted them from Tombstone, who was about to deal them to Hammerhead. Ludicrous men with ludicrous names. I want a safe Hell's Kitchen just like you. So did he move the drugs or the guns or whatever it was that wasn't supposed to be in that truck? You brought them out of the city and what? Melted them into scraps? No, you sold them to men who will point them at people who pull the trigger and ruin lives. I'm not going to insult your intelligence by pretending I don't make a living working outside the lines. I operate outside of those lines, as do you. I do my research on you, Electra Naxios. Your father was a collector, wasn't he? That's quite... this is lovely. Quainlong, if I'm saying that right? Next page. And just smashes the vase. You always lived outside the lines set down by the world. We're similar, and you and I. What do you think you're I'm freeing you from history, Butch. I'm freeing history from you. You can go. You can be a new person. You can break the cycle. Everyone has lines. Mine used to be hazy on the fritz, but not. Damn. Now she's like slashing up the art too. But now they're clear. You're being a child. You're not harming others to survive. You're harming others for to profit. I've been you, Butch. It's not a life. It's not. Jesus. With Matt's hair, apparently. He is our reformed assassin, a born again believer. I believe I'll be watching you, Butch. Be better. I'm trying, my love. Next page. In honor of Matt Murdock, justice is the sum of all normal duty. Sorry if I kept you waiting. Things have been busy. Though I suspect. Oh, hey, it's Reed. So, what, are they gonna play some chess? Not as busy as yours used to, Reed. Life is ever in motion. Glad I could squeeze you in on this trip. Is the family enjoying Arizona? It's a nice change of pace, but trouble. Well, if it finds you, I know Matt was. Well, he was a saint. I think he'd want you to have this read. Lord knows I never got the hang of the game. I thank you, Faki. This means a lot. I know we really enjoyed playing with you. Playing. How the hell does a blind man play chess? I mean, I know he got radars, but like, how does that even work? Like, I'm very curious on how a blind man would actually play chess. Ah, shit. Skip the page. Hold on. And talking, he told me you'd have something pretty wide-reaching topics: ethics, God, heaven, hell. Reed, I think wherever he ended up, he made his way back. Everywhere I look, I see him. It's like he's trying to tell me something I just thought. My mother died when I was 7 years old. For years after, I would see her, the back of her head in the grocery store, her profile in the reflection of a window. Each time my heart would jump. Each time I had a moment where I thought it was all just a terrible mistake. That my mother was alive and well, and that I'd feel her arms around me again. It took me a long time before I realized that, in a way, she was still alive. Though my memories of her through my mind's ability to trick itself into seeing her into a crowd. I think it's why why we make art, why our minds hold on to people after they're gone, so they continue to live. I get it all, Reed. I just miss him. Every day it feels like another of your superhero friends comes back from the dead. Why can't Matt? Oh, don't worry. With Born Again coming out soon, don't worry. They'll bring back Matt soon enough. Don't worry, Foggy, don't worry. It's not fair, I know. I often try to reason it out. Why my kind seem to evade death even after the fact. It feels oh yeah, I just noticed he lost a beard too. Now he's back to being clean too. I just noticed that. I often try the death even after the fact. It feels sometimes like it's almost profit on a higher power of someone who needs to live to stop what's coming to find the good fight. I think if there ever was a candidate to come back and fight the good fight, it's Matt Murdock. It's Matt Murdock. Next page. It's a party. Hey, calm down. We're only telling you how it is. Yeah, like we're just making a living, just like you. We're just making a living like you. A kid died last week from a fentanyl that you sold him. You don't have any proof of. If I see you peddling that shit anywhere near my store, I'll. Hey, you'll what? You think you can just? You think because you're just the. You think just because you're the queen of the guardian devils, you got some sort of juice? Excuse me. I'm throwing a party and needed some supplies. Yeah, maybe go back to your shit condo and shop online, bitch. Ah, but I'm a shop local, bitch. I love Electra. What the fuck, Doc? If I see you on this street again, you'll be made of knives. Okay, just let me go. I Wow, thanks. Are you? I am. It's the hair, plus the kicking. It's mostly the hair. Do they regularly harass you? Yeah, I've been getting a fair amount since my window display. Daredevil, Spidey. Ah, yes, I heard of you. You were the first person to put on the mask when he was missing. Yeah. Still feel strange about it all, but there's something about that mask, isn't there? It's the uh, it's the amenity. Like you don't have to be scared anymore because you're not yourself. With all with all your baggage and limits, my husband and I opened a timepieces. After Hell's Kitchen windfall, the party store owners decide to retire and close shop. I couldn't let that happen. I was never one for mass, but there's something to it. The amenity, yes, but also a spotlight. Everyone sees Daredevil. Everyone takes notice. You're responsible to the idea of it. Just be careful. The mask doesn't make you invincible. I know. I'm assuming there's a reason there's a new Daredevil now. Matt. Hmm? Excuse me. A church. Of course. Next page. I'm sorry, but you missed the 5 o'clock mass. Wait, is that actually Matt? Hold on. It's okay. I just came in for a rest. Well, we're sanctuary for that for all. We're sanctuary for all. Those don't seems like the appropriate like it seems like an appropriate dinner. Peppering for tomorrow morning when the kids come up to receive communion. I'd like to give them something more than an old wafer, with parents' permission, of course. The woman at the store handed me this and said the kids would love it. Was she lying to me? Don't lie to a blind man in the house of God. They're perfect. Gummy devils. Bruh. Ain't no way that's not Matt, bro. Ain't no way. I'm sorry, bud. Have we met? I don't recognize your voice, but and excuse me, I know how this sounds, but it's only one of it's on it's one of the only ways I recognize people. Your scent, it's jasmine, but it's something else. It's entirely possible. Maybe in a previous life. Well, that has to be Matt because his brother is dead, so it has there's no way that's not Matt. He's now past. Human beings die once, and after this, the judgment. The collar I'm wearing means I have believed in that I have to believe the once part. Do you enjoy being a priest? I do. I really do. It can be hard, but most things worth doing are. It feels like a privilege being a light in the darkness for people, providing peace in a world of violence. I'm sorry, but are you all right? You sound. I'm good, really. I went through a hard time recently, lost someone I love. But the grief, it, I don't know how to explain it. It crystallized something inside me, made the way forward easier to see. It's precious, life. It's a gift, and that gift is made clearer when someone moves on, back into God's arms. I think you explained it perfectly. Next picture. I should go. You're welcome here anytime, miss. You're happy? Oh, I feel like happiness is a fleeting thing, unsustainable. But I'm content. I think that's all of us can hope for. I hope to feel content one day soon. I hope that you do too. I hope that for you. I'll pray on it. I'm sorry, bud. Are you sure we haven't met before? Next page. Maybe the next life, my love. I've got work to do. Next page. I wish I could convince you to stay. The parishers. I have no idea if I said that right. Quite enjoy their presence. Try and enjoy your presence here. I appreciate that, Father. But I think Saint Nicholas is the place for me right now. Besides, it's not. Besides, it's not for another man. Plenty of time for me to turn this church's kids into sugar addicts, leaving me as the bad guy in your wake. Oh, and who was that woman I saw earlier? She looked sad. I'm not sure. Just another searcher, but on the right path, I think. Good night, Father. Jasmine. What you thought? What, you thought Mr. Lincoln was going to forget? Next page. You owe him money and we're gonna collect. I told him I needed it to the end of the month, not the agreement. But I don't have it. Then I guess we're gonna have to give you a taste of what's gonna happen. Ugh. Please, I'll give you the money. Yeah, you fucking will. And we're gonna leave you with a few reminders. Ugh. Come on, Nat. Do it. Awaken to your radar says, please don't, no. Yes, Philip, grab your bully clubs. I'm freeing you from the history butch. You can be a new person. You can break. Okay. Alright, what the hell is this? Hello, Hornheads. Okay, we should probably actually read this. Since I'm assuming that this is like the final issue of his run, like fully. I think we have reached the end of the run. I might be wrong, but let's read this. Okay, this text is let me zoom in more. Hello, Hornheads. In the 4+ years that Chips and Darcy Marco have been working on Daredevil, I think we have run one, maybe two letter columns in various issues. That's not because of lack of material for them. If anything, there's been more than enough mail in the digital mailbox for the readers out there in the mighty Marveldom that arrive month in and month outside Daredevil, singing Daredevil's praises from time to time not. On top of the Chip and Marco are all the Hell's Kitchen and all their Hell's Kitchen collaborators that have led the charge when it comes to enriching the Marvel Universe. Chips and Marcos participate in King in Black. Chip, Jason, and the entire Punisher and GD editorial teams working in near lockstep the past year. The very series even as the point of origins for the critically acclaimed chart-topping crossover Devil's Reign. That was hype. So there's certainly been an abundance of excitement and dynamic Daredevil stories in each month as well. Soon enough to easily fill a monthly column with the sales and with the sale grabs for sure. But for Chip, Marco, Matt Clayton, and the other collaborators, one thing that's always rated that's ranked ahead of all the exciting crossover chatter are giving Elektra a new and era-defining costume in the status quo, establishing an entirely new parade for Wilson Fisk, as in telling of absolutely best damn Daredevil story than they possibly could. No frills, no gimmicks, no holds barred. So one more reason today, myself included, need to add to this issue. Add the issue to our pull list. Save for the awesome cover punctuating every issue. First from Maestro Julian Totino Tedesco. And was he like the painter guy from the first run, from the first half of Chip Stark's run for the first run of it? Because those covers were amazing. Those like painted ones. Okay, and your favorite delivery, Marco himself. One thought there before we close things out. I said to Chip when he wrote the script. It said to Marco when he drew the pages. He told Matthew Wilson as much as after he colored him, and told everyone Marvel Halls who would listen to get ready for the press. Daredevil 12 ranked as perhaps not only the best single comic book I ever worked on, but among some of the best individual issues Marvel has ever published. So if you're someone who has lapsed on your Daredevil reading or maybe a reader who is only turning in for our final and somehow missed that issue, do yourself a favor and run. Don't walk to your local comic shop and grab a copy while you still can. All right, enough from me. Chips, Marco, and their collaborators and folks who you want to hear from from the rear is the church. I'm going to make this tree and get saved and blah 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 blah. Okay. Actually, hold on. Let's continue on real quick. Okay, this is the final page. Okay, I'm just gonna like this is really long. I'm just gonna like breeze through this real quick. Alright, Marcos, that's okay. So yeah, looks like this is indeed the end of the run. I don't know if, oh wait, no, never mind. They did already confirm his next book. They already did confirm that. I forgot about that. They had, right, John Romita Jr. was doing the cover for the first issue. Forgot about that. But, yeah, I'll probably pick up that one too. I'll probably start reacting to that one as well. Whenever that is, whenever those come out. But, yeah, man. Overall, I'm going to give this issue a 10! Out of fucking 10, man. This was just an incredible run, man. You guys know how much I've been loving Chips and Darcy's run on Daredevil, man. This has basically been like probably my favorite comic book ongoing for like the past couple of years since Nick Spencer finished up his run and Donny Cates was done with Venom, man. This has been like the one bright spot. Whenever there's a week I got Tasman, there's Daredevil, like, oh, finally. Peak. Peak. I can read. But yeah, man. I'm hyped for the next run, man. Looking forward to see what they're going to do with that. Curious to know where Elektra's going to fit in all this, because you know, it seems like Matt's back and everything, so I'm curious how they're going to work. They're just keep both this Daredevil, just, you know, go from there. We'll have to wait and see on that. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on my socials if you feel like it. Links down below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.